Greetings from AM Risk and Training, where you embark on your journey to enhance aviation safety. Have you ever pondered the true safety of air travel? This question may have crossed your thoughts as you fastened your seatbelt and attentively listened to the pre-flight safety instructions. It's a question worth delving into, not to evoke fear, but to cultivate a profound comprehension and admiration for the intricate realm of aviation safety. We invite you to explore this fascinating world with us. At AM Risk and Training, we not only advocate aviation safety, but also offer comprehensive training courses in aviation incident and accident investigation. Our courses equip you with the knowledge and skills to understand and address aviation incidents effectively. Join us in this educational journey to contribute to the safety and reliability of air travel. We encourage you to support our mission by engaging with our content. Please like and subscribe to stay updated on aviation safety insights and our training offerings. Together, we can make the skies even safer. Air travel is statistically the safest mode of transportation. In the vast skies removed from the chaos of terrestrial traffic, aircrafts cruise at altitudes where the air is thin and the risks are fewer. Yet it's a paradox that despite its impressive safety record, when things do go wrong in aviation, they can go terribly wrong. Incidents, though rare, can result in catastrophic consequences, etching a stark reminder of the inherent risks involved in defying gravity. This paradox, in essence, is the crux of aviation safety. It's not about the frequency of incidents, but the potential severity of each one. A single flaw, a tiny error can set in motion a chain of events with disastrous outcomes. It's a high-stakes game where the margin for error is almost zero. Understanding the causes and aftermath of aviation incidents is not just crucial for the industry, but it's also enlightening for everyone who steps foot on an aircraft. It's about understanding that every takeoff and landing, every flight is a testament to human ingenuity, meticulous planning, stringent regulations, and constant learning from past mistakes. Each incident, each accident is a lesson etched in history. They are the stepping stones that guide the evolution of aviation safety, pushing the boundaries, continually striving for that elusive goal of perfect safety. They are the catalysts for change, for innovation, for improvement. Now let's delve into the causes of aviation incidents. It is here, in the examination of what went wrong, where we begin to unravel the complex tapestry of aviation safety. And it is here, in understanding the causes, where we find the keys to prevention and the roadmap to safer skies. The causes of aviation incidents are diverse and often complex. To start off, one of the most common causes of aviation incidents is human error. It's a term that encompasses a wide range of mistakes, oversights, and misjudgments. Take, for example, the infamous crash of Eastern Airlines Flight 401 in 1972. The entire crew was so engrossed in troubleshooting a malfunctioning landing gear indicator light that they didn't notice their autopilot had been accidentally disengaged, causing the plane to gradually descend until it tragically crashed into the Florida Everglades. This is a stark reminder that even the most experienced pilots are not immune to lapses in judgment or attention. Mechanical failure is another significant cause of aviation incidents. Sometimes, even the most meticulously maintained machines can fail. In 1989, United Airlines Flight 232 was en route from Denver to Chicago when it suffered a catastrophic failure of its tail-mounted engine. This led to a loss of all hydraulic control to the aircraft. Despite the crew's heroic efforts to land the plane using differential engine thrust, the ensuing crash landing resulted in 112 fatalities. This incident served as a grim reminder of the devastating consequences when mechanical components fail. Weather conditions also play a crucial role in aviation safety. In 2009, Air France Flight 447 from Rio de Janeiro to Paris encountered severe thunderstorms over the Atlantic Ocean. The aircraft's speed sensors iced over, feeding incorrect speed data to the autopilot, which then disengaged. The confused crew made a series of incorrect inputs, causing the plane to stall and crash into the ocean, killing all 228 passengers and crew on board. This incident underscores the importance of weather forecasting and pilot training in navigating adverse weather conditions. Then there are other factors, often overlooked yet equally important. For instance, the design and layout of an airport can contribute to aviation incidents. In 2017, an Air Canada flight narrowly missed 4 fully loaded passenger jets on a taxiway at San Francisco International Airport. The pilot had mistakenly lined up to land on the taxiway instead of the parallel runway. This near-miss incident could have resulted in one of the deadliest aviation disasters in history, highlighting the potential risks associated with airport layout and signage. Air traffic control errors can also lead to incidents. In 2002, a Russian passenger jet and a DHL cargo plane collided mid-air over southern Germany, killing all 71 people on board. An investigation revealed that the air traffic controller on duty was working alone and was momentarily distracted, leading to the fatal miscommunication. And let's not forget about bird strikes. They may sound trivial, but can have serious consequences. In 2009, US Airways Flight 1549 struck a flock of geese during its initial climb out of New York City, causing both engines to fail. Thanks to the quick thinking and expertise of the crew, they performed an emergency landing on the Hudson River, saving all 155 people on board. This incident, famously known as the Miracle on the Hudson, emphasizes the unexpected nature of aviation incidents. In conclusion, aviation incidents can be caused by a myriad of factors, from human error to mechanical failure, from adverse weather conditions to airport layout, from air traffic control errors to bird strikes. These incidents are not always the result of a single cause, but often a complex interplay of multiple factors. Understanding these causes is the first step in preventing future incidents. The aftermath of an aviation incident is a critical period for both investigation and learning. It's a time of intense focus and scrutiny, where every detail matters and every second counts. Now imagine the immediate aftermath. The scene is chaotic, with emergency services racing against time to rescue survivors and secure the area. Firefighters, paramedics, police officers all rush to the scene, each with a unique role to play. The pilots, if they're able, are quickly debriefed. The aircraft's black box, a term commonly used to describe the flight data and cockpit voice recorders, is located and secured, offering invaluable insights into the final moments of the flight. Meanwhile, aviation investigators from organizations like the National Transportation Safety Board in the United States or the Air Accidents Investigation Branch in the United Kingdom are dispatched to the scene. Their mission is to understand exactly what happened. They painstakingly comb through the wreckage, gather statements from witnesses, and analyze the flight data. It's a meticulous process, often taking months if not years to complete. But why does it take so long? Well, aviation incidents are rarely the result of a single failure. They're typically the culmination of a series of events, each seemingly insignificant on its own, but when combined, they can lead to catastrophe. Investigators must identify and understand each of these contributing factors to prevent similar incidents in the future. Now let's shift our focus to the long-term aftermath. Once the investigation is complete, the findings are shared with the wider aviation community. This is where the real learning begins. The goal isn't to assign blame, but to prevent recurrence. Take, for instance, the tragic loss of Air France Flight 447 in 2009. The investigation revealed that the pilots had received inadequate training for high-altitude stall recovery, a critical finding that led to changes in pilot training programs worldwide. Or consider the crash of Colgan Air Flight 3407 in 2009, which highlighted the dangers of pilot fatigue. As a result, new regulations were introduced, limiting the number of hours a pilot can fly without rest. And it's not just about changes in regulations. The aftermath of an aviation incident can also lead to advancements in technology. For instance, the disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 in 2014 highlighted the limitations of existing tracking technology. This led to the development of new systems capable of tracking aircraft in real time anywhere in the world. Stories like these underscore the importance of learning from aviation incidents. Each one provides a unique opportunity to improve safety, whether it's by changing regulations, enhancing training, or developing new technology. Yes, the aftermath of an aviation incident is a difficult time. It's a time of reflection, mourning, and intense scrutiny, but it's also a time of learning and change, a chance to make aviation safer for everyone. In the end, it's a testament to the resilience of the aviation community. Despite the challenges, they continue to learn, adapt, and improve, turning tragedy into an opportunity for progress. After all, the ultimate goal of aviation safety isn't to prevent every single incident, an impossible task in a complex, dynamic industry. Instead, it's to learn from each incident, to understand why it happened, and to take steps to prevent it from happening again. The aftermath of an aviation incident can lead to significant improvements in aviation safety. It's a reminder that every cloud has a silver lining, even in the world of aviation. The impact of aviation incidents on aviation safety is profound. Indeed, it is through these unfortunate events that the necessary changes in the aviation industry are often triggered. It's a cycle where we learn from our mistakes, make amends, and strive to prevent such incidents from happening again. Let's take the example of the two Boeing 737 MAX crashes that occurred within a span of 5 months in 2018 and 2019. These tragic incidents claimed the lives of nearly 350 people. What followed was a worldwide grounding of the 737 MAX fleet. Consequently, both Boeing and aviation regulators around the globe came under intense scrutiny. But how did this impact aviation safety? Well, it led to a major overhaul of the aircraft certification process. The Federal Aviation Administration, or FAA, is now implementing a more rigorous and detailed process for certifying new aircraft. There's a renewed focus on pilot training and flight simulator sessions, making sure that pilots are well-versed with their aircraft's software. The aim is to ensure that pilots can handle any situation, even when automated systems fail. This incident also led to the creation of the Joint Authorities Technical Review, a team of international aviation safety experts. Their role is to review the certification of the automated flight control system on the Boeing 737 MAX. This is a major step towards global collaboration in aviation safety. Let's move on to another example. The mid-air collision of two planes over the Grand Canyon in 1956. It was the first commercial airline crash to result in more than 100 deaths. This incident led to the creation of what we now know as the Federal Aviation Administration. It also prompted the development of the air traffic control system that we use today. The accident made it clear that the existing aviation safety measures were insufficient. Hence, the need for an autonomous body to oversee and regulate aviation safety became evident. And then there's the story of the miracle on the Hudson. In 1929, US Airways Flight 1549 struck a flock of geese shortly after takeoff, causing both engines to fail. Thanks to the skill and experience of the flight crew, the plane made an emergency landing on the Hudson River, and all 155 people on board survived. This incident led to a renewed focus on the importance of crew resource management and emergency landing procedures. Lastly, let's not forget the infamous Tenerife airport disaster in 1977, the deadliest accident in aviation history, where two Boeing 747s collided on the runway, resulting in 583 fatalities. This incident led to significant improvements in communication protocols and procedures to prevent runway incursions. Each of these incidents, while deeply tragic, led to important changes in aviation safety regulations and practices. They serve as stark reminders of the need for constant vigilance, continuous learning, and unending improvement in the field of aviation. It's a sad truth that it often takes a tragedy to bring about change, but it's also a testament to our ability to learn, adapt, and improve. Each incident, each life lost, is a lesson learned. And it's these lessons that drive the continuous evolution of aviation safety. Aviation incidents, while tragic, often lead to significant improvements in aviation safety. In conclusion, it's important to remember that aviation safety is a dynamic field. It's a realm of constant evolution driven by the lessons we learn from the past. We have spent the past several minutes exploring the causes and aftermath of various aviation incidents. From mechanical failures to human error, we've seen how multiple factors can converge to create a situation of danger. Equally important, we've delved into the aftermath of these incidents, shedding light on the investigations that follow and the critical role they play in preventing similar occurrences in the future. Moreover, we've examined how these incidents and subsequent investigations have shaped and continue to shape aviation safety. Through the implementation of improved protocols, technological advancements, and rigorous training programs, the aviation industry strives to ensure that every flight is a safe journey. By understanding these issues, we can all contribute to making air travel even safer.